Dag nabbit, lost the stream. Downtown is not a fun place to be to have a stream, I'll tell you that. So I got about an hour before the surges start. So we'll see what happens, see where this takes us. Head back north. This is Wicked One. Uber Live Tales from the Uber side. Live stream. Friday night edition. Audition. Something like that. Audition a lot of nonsense. No. It's kind of crazy how they've cut this little work zone area down to 35 miles an hour. But then again, they have changed the route a couple of times. And by changing the route, it's kind of warped the road a little bit. It'll wobble you a little bit. Oh, come on, ears pop. Oh, there we go. And here we go. We are out of the construction zone at the 235-44 junction. Gonna see what's going on in different places. Yeah, it was a little bit busier earlier, but still kind of an early night too. Got a good couple miles. See what happens. And we'll shoot straight back down. Got a full tank of gas, so I'm not really worried about using up gas. Maybe I get one of those 45-minute plus rides. Hey, no shame in the game, Ivan. Sometimes we have our slow days, sometimes we have our jamming days, but when you got other jobs, it's like, alright, Uber's slow, I'm going home. But before my stream died, I was contemplating some creative ideas to boost my views and get my videos out there, and kind of in a way hoping this next spicy noodle challenge will crank it up a notch. Because as mentioned before last night, yes, they are. I've had two of them. YouTube has changed their monetization platform. Apparently, mentioning last night, got a notification stating that back in April of 2017, you now must have more than 10,000 views to have your channel monetized. Well, I've had my channel monetized for over 2 years now, and now nothing's monetized. And I'm like, this sucks. So my creative spirit's coming into play here on what I could produce next. These live streams do really well for me. I like how they help. Yeah, my next challenge will be before I leave. Whoa, this dude's like riding the line. Because I really want to get it done before I leave. And make sure the guts are all cleared out before I hit the road, because when I initially left Nashville to come out here, when my mom passed, I met up with my brother at a place that was similar to Waffle House, the Huddle House or something similar to that. And myself, my brother, and a friend of ours, we all doused our plates with chocolate bootla powder, and that was definitely a rough day. Because getting from Baxter, Tennessee to North Little Rock, the guts were hating me big time. Because I probably put on as much chocolate bootla powder on my breakfast as I did those noodles. But fortunately, since the breakfast was a bit greasier than the noodles, my stomach was able to handle it better. But next time I'm going to be prepared. I'm going to town. Like, I can't fail next time. I cannot. I was thinking maybe doing the next challenge at Uberman's, but we're having a barbecue and I don't want to fill up on some noodles and then eat some barbecue. Nah. I'd rather just plan out a day, figure out a day, and go from there. Because we got about 3 days left on this assignment that we're working on, and we'll be done with this. Then the homeowners could have the house back. And then it's off to challenges, Ubering, and Nashville. Another one I was thinking about doing, this would be like at the level of Killam. He's another YouTuber that does insane challenges. Like, he's duct taped himself to the wall for a night. He slept in a freezer. He's done some really silly stuff. I'm not trying to compete with his insanity, but this would almost relate toward it. I still have some chocolate Reaper, dried chocolate Reaper, some dried chocolate Reaper, and dried Trinidad red Morugas. So I got about 3 ounces of peppers left, which is around the ballpark of about 120, 130 peppers. That would be off the hook insane. That challenge right there, I would definitely, if I were to do that one, I would do it in Tennessee. I don't want to do that before I move because I know that one's going to have a couple days worth of calf cramps. So, anything going on up here in Edmond? If not, I'll just turn right back around and head back down into downtown. Work the bar rush downtown tonight. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, I see blue flashers up here. Somebody messed up. And these admin cops, they're, even though some of them are seasoned cops, like 10, 15 years plus, they still act like rookies, I'm telling you. You cross the line, they'll pull you over. You jump the line at the stoplight, they pull you over. They'll find whatever reason. Oh, yeah. Another thing I'm looking forward to back in Nashville, having my Faygo again. They have Faygo out here in a shop called Pops. It's a very soda specific shop, but $2.50 for a Faygo is a little expensive when I was getting them for 99 cents for a 24-ounce bottle in Nashville. You know, Shell stations, mom and pop convenience stores, all over the place. For you guys that aren't familiar with Faygo, if you're familiar with the Shasta brand, it's similar to that. And they got 90 plus flavors. Not available in all markets, of course, but you contact National Bottling Company, you can get all the flavors. Absolutely snow. Come on, Uber algorithm, be nice. Be absolutely, positively nice. Give us some more rides. Oh, hello. Do you see what I see? A surgy surge up on my screen. .3, 1.5, but it's something. 1.3. And it's not too far from where I'm at either. I could head straight into that surge bubble. But who wants to put their 5-star rating on it that as I get closer, that bubble's going to shrink? Poof! Gone. Just as fast as it appeared. That's alright, there's a Walmart down here. I'll turn around there. Then see what happens. Oh, excuse me. I'm actually going to pull into the Walmart lot. I didn't do it last night, but I'm going to do it tonight. I'm going to check how many drivers are in the area. Oh, this was starting off so good. There was a Taco Bell there. It is now gone. I have no explanation or no knowledge of any reason why they tore down that Taco Bell. But they leveled it. It's gone. Annihilated. Kicking in that fuel system cleaner, and my car is just like, whoa, a little too much. I can't believe this, guys. I think I'm going to have to go revisit the first night live streaming. Oh, Crawford Family Funeral Services and Crematorium. I will never forget that place. It did a really good job of taking care of my mom's final wishes, this, that, and the other, and it made a really beautiful urn for her. Give them props. Alright, I done passed the Walmart, but I don't care. Holy shit. Pulling the Louis over here, though. There's some... Whoa. Usually Louis is on and popping, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars in the parking lot. Alright, I see a surge. I'm about 15 minutes from it, though. Alright, let's check the Rider app. I'm the only one out here. No, 1, 2, 3. Four. Oh, there's a few out here. Kind of in the middle of the spread. I think that's cool how my icon spins right where my location is. Oh, Uberman posted another video. And I think I see that other Uber driver coming. Oh, it's an XL driver. Got a van. Woo! Get up and go. That's what that is. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I think I'm having a little too much fun on these open roads right now. That was a 0 to 60 in like 5.5 seconds, 6 seconds. I got a big car with a small engine. It's only a V6, not a V8. If it was a V8, I'd probably hit low 5s, high 4s for 0 to 60. All right. Stop beeping at me so loud. Crap. Get this ride request and I'm in the go straight lane and I gotta squeeze over to the turning lane. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Hey, Tony, we're gonna pick him up. I'm picking myself up, huh? Tony, we're picking up Tony. Let's do this. Got Countrywood Lane coming up right now. Trail south. All right. 25 minutes with no rides. Ouch. Life happens that way though. It don't get me down. No. When it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and after, 10, 12 hours of driving, yeah, that's when it's like, oh man, I didn't want to go 25 minutes without a ride. I just want to keep pushing. Well, we have no control of that. So Uber Eats has now been in Oklahoma City for 24 hours officially. Ivan, I don't know if you're still on, bud, but have you gotten any Eats requests yet since you signed up? Alright, let's rock and roll.
I go to my buddy's house, play some games, and he passes out, man.
What?
I know, right?
And he didn't kick him in the kneecap and say, yo, get up?
I tried, man. I did everything but. How late you gonna drive tonight?
Until my eyeballs can't take no more.
Yeah.
No, I actually started late. I've only been driving 2 hours tonight so far.
So far, so good?
I had a little 25-minute gap where nothing happened, but it's getting to that time where people are going to start wanting to go home from the bars.
Yeah.
But it's not bar rush yet, so...
You do Lyft too, or just Uber?
I do both Uber and Lyft, yes.
I think most people do. Seems like most drivers seem to do both.
I'd have to say about 80% of them.
Do you have two phones?
Nope, I can do it all on one phone. I have an app called Maestro that controls both platforms. So basically I can log on to both Uber and Lyft, and when I get a ride, for example, if I get a ride request from Uber, it'll automatically log me out of Lyft, and vice versa. But I can run both apps simultaneously on one phone and remain hands-free.
What's more, I'm guessing Uber is what you mostly do, or is Lyft?
Yeah.
Lyft's kind of taken over.
No, Lyft is really slow in this town.
Yeah. Well, what I liked about Lyft before is that you could tip on it, and now you can tip on Uber.
Yes.
So that was the advantage of Lyft. Like, I wanted to do Lyft because I always wanted to tip, but I never carry cash.
Sneaky little back roads out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the fact that Uber finally caught up to Lyft as far as the tipping aspect goes.
Well, I mean, there's no reason not to do it. I mean, why not?
I just don't understand why, Kalanick was so reluctant to do it, to remain competitive within the rideshare industry.
Well, I mean, you don't have to, though. You don't have to tip. But, I mean, the option to do so is really nice. I mean, you have all the convenience. That's why Uber and Lyft are great, is all the convenience. But it's like, I guess that's why people also liked it, is they didn't have to,
But I would have to agree, the convenience factor for the rider, if they're in that generous mode and they had a great experience and they don't carry cash, it's already available to, have that option.
Why not have the option to do it? It only benefits your employees.
Because I actually have a comment on my Uber app where the gentleman was like, Anthony's a down-to-earth person. I'd rate him 6 stars if I can, but my only complaint is I don't know how to tip on the app, and this was about 2 weeks before Uber started the app tipping. Because because I agree. A lot of people don't carry cash anymore. It's all
Yeah. I don't carry cash. And that's why I use Lyft, because I wanted to tip the driver.
But for me out here, Lyft has been rather slow.
Yeah.
Like maybe 6-7 rides a week. Where with Uber, I could pull 30 to 40, 50 rides a week.
Yeah. I know, like when I was in Vegas, like when we go to Vegas, like Lyft is a bigger deal because they have people on the street constantly giving you free Lyft cards. So it's always like Lyft is a bigger deal in Vegas. I don't know if they actually have more rides, but we use Lyft in Vegas and I use Uber here because it's always like I always get a ride within 5 minutes, which is it's so awesome because I'm 30, and when I was 21, you call a cab, you'd never get one.
30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour.
If they showed up. I mean, there were so many times my wife would, like, she called a cab at 2 in the morning, and it showed up at, 4. Yeah, she was sitting outside a bar for 2 hours. It's like...
What the hell?
I mean, it just, it's Oklahoma City. There just aren't cab companies.
I know out in Nashville, they're 50-50 on Uber Lyft. Like, I could run both apps simultaneously, and I'd have them... Maestro would be going nuts. Which one do I select?
Yeah. Is that where you're from?
No, I drove out there for a couple months, and my family's out there now. I came out here in the end of July, just after my mom passed, and tried helping my sister out and get things established for her and my nieces, and now that that's all settled, it's time to go back home. Yeah, I'm kind of calling Nashville my new home. I lived out in Arizona for a long time, and I got tired of the desert. It's not a great place to raise a family.
Is it really?
115 degree.
Yeah.
And you got a 4-year-old going, I want to go outside.
Yeah.
It's challenging.
Yeah, I know you do, but it's definitely...
So it dropped a pin on the backside of the house, I'm presuming.
Okay, yeah, turn right here.
Yeah.
And then your first
right.
Right, yeah. It always does that.
Let me drive through your backyard.
Yeah, I guess I can jump a fence. I don't know.
There goes my tip, because I didn't crash the backyard.
I guess I could.
Sorry, Uber, I had to crash his backyard fence because that's where your pin put me.
It's one where apparently my friend parked with his ass hanging out on the road.
Aw. Is he a Ford driver?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Alright, you're going to have to really scorn him. Chevy drivers don't park that bad.
Thanks, man.
Alright, Tony, you have a good night.
You too, man.
And you should do, text bombing on your friend's phone.
Oh, yeah.
Bomb them. Have a good night. Well, hey. Looky, what do we have here? Drove right next to a surge bubble. Cool rider. I was about to say driver. What the? Alright, so yeah, right. Fastest way into that. Take a right. Follow this all the way down. I feel like I've been in this neighborhood before. Yeah, I have. Most certainly. All right. We are in the bubble. We are bubblicious like the gum. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm seeing them finally. That was not fair. Broke the bubble of the surge. Come on out, Jen, but I'll tell you, there's a secret to living out in Tennessee. Small town living, big city money. And what I mean by that, Jen, is you want to live at least 10 miles out of Nashville to get a good price on a good place. When I lived there the first time, I lived 70 miles from Nashville, paying $700 a month for a 2-bedroom townhouse. I mean, it was huge. It was good size. It was just shy of 1,100 square feet for $700. Single-story townhouse. Yeah. Doing the slow cruise through town. Danforth? Yeah. That's what I thought. Well, hey. Look what's playing hide and go seek tonight in Edmond. Hey, get back here. There you are. Now, I know I'm close enough to that search to get a ride request. Well, in Nashville itself, for that same size townhouse I have in, would it cost about $2,300. But believe me, you could run Uber and Lyft as long as you possibly want out there. I was running so much Uber and Lyft, Lyft would actually kick me off for 6 hours. They'd be like, you need to get some rest. And I'm like, no, okay, Lyft, you want to be off for a while? Boom, keep Ubering. That's when Maestro was in beta mode. Oh my goodness, I put that thing to the test. I'm heading toward the heart of that surge bubble. Because watch. We do this. We do this. We're going to see all kinds of Uber drivers heading eastbound. There's only 4? Including myself? 5 including myself, basically. Alright, that guy that just popped up probably just dropped off a ride, so. Well, here it is. Uber Eats has arrived in Oklahoma City. Whoop-dee! Yeehaw. Oh, look at that shadiness. Not cool. It's getting a little redder, though. Oh, there we go. Ah. Regular old ride. And of course, these people are smart enough to wait until that surge disappears, too. Let's see. Yeah, I'll just keep going straight down. That was like a huge tease right there. Not cool at all. Getting the opposite side of the bubble. But this could be a ride into downtown. You know? Or it could be a ride to Henry Hudson's, could be a ride to Top Golf, the Wolfpack, or Wolf Trap, Majors. Where else is another popular spot? Well, it's after midnight, so Crackle Barrel's closed. The Ale House. Not too many locations right now. But that would be kind of pushing it if you're going downtown to a bar. 12:30, get down there at 1, only have an hour to drink. That would suck. You'd have to do some power drinking. Sheriff! 8:15. 11, 17, 27, 1. Who are we picking up here? Ben. 11. Oh, a little party over here. Party over here, party over there. Are you pulling out, Missy? Give you some room to pull out. There you go. Now we wait. Waiting. What's what happened? We don't know. Let's check out. Doom. 2 as directed. Ben's a 5-star rider. Yeah. No, you got enough room. Alright, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, man?
Another day, another Uber. No worries.
Had to see some friends goodbye. How's your night going, man?
So far, so good. How's yours?
Well, it's going. Just grilled out some pork loin and some chicken wings. That's good. So,
Oh, you made me hungry. All right, so we're going to 1110 Teakwood.
yep. Let's take a 235 to I-40, probably the fastest. Maybe 44. I don't know what it's telling you.
Let's see. It's got me going.
Yeah, take Kelly.
Kelly to 235 and then to 44.
Yep.
All right.
Sounds good, man.
This is what we do. Let's do it.
But I do need to stop by a gas station somewhere eventually, if that's cool. I'll throw you like a
We can do that.
decent tip if that's worth your time. And that's a long drive.
Isn't that a Circle K up there? To the right?
Oh, that's a Valero, but if you
Valero?
go left, there's a Circle K. Up here,
Circle-
man.
Circle K's are better.
They are, man. Special K.
Valeros, I have learned they tend to be dirty.
Yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
You don't mind if I carry some alcohol in the car? It's not going to be open.
No, I don't
Obviously,
mind.
It's going to be...
Yeah, I just don't allow open container when it comes to alcohol. But if you got a soda or something, I don't mind.
Okay.
Shit, I'm drinking that.
What you got?
Killer Cherry,
Oh, nice.
Rockstar Revolt.
Nice, nice.
I figure I pull an all-nighter and then go to work in the morning.
Where do you work?
I work for BioSheen.
What's that?
We're forensic crime scene cleanup specialists.
Dude, that's crazy. I'm writing a book about that. So you got to tell me all about it when I get back out here.
I could only disclose so much.
I know, yeah. No, I just, yeah.
All right, there we go.
I'll talk to you more when I get back.
All right. Yeah, it would have if that bubble was bigger, even at a 1.3. But heck, 28 minutes plus, maybe a quarter, 30 cents waiting for him here at Circle K. I'd have to look at my logbook to do the math, see how many miles I put on, but miles is paying for what I'm not making tonight, which I don't mind. $30. How far out are we going?
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to slam your door.
Oh, no worries.
Make sure I grab that.
Sneaking a peek would be better than taking the turnpike, because that'd be like $2 worth of fares or tolls.
Right. Yeah, because you got to go through two booths.
Yeah.
Yeah, just stick right-of-way extension.
Yeah, down to that's the 40.
Or you'll take it to... Oh, it's telling you to take 40?
No, it's telling me to take
44?
Kilpatrick.
Yeah. That'll probably be faster, but, I mean, you're gonna, like you said, you're going to have to pay a toll. God, pork loin's tearing me out.
Uh-oh. Because if we took the 44, we'd be going through Bethany and hitting a bunch of stoplights.
Yeah.
But if I took 235 down to the 40, and then come back north.
Yeah.
That'd probably be our faster route anyways.
Yeah, down 40. Yeah, I think so too.
So we'll do that. I'll take the
Alright,
235 down to the 40.
Sounds uber. But no, man. I guess mainly one thing obviously first off, I'll get what like my book I'm writing about is about. It's like kind of a comedy. It's like two dudes like run this like kind of hole in the wall like type like or out of the back of their truck like cleanup crime scene
Right.
crew, and it's kind of like they see fucked up shit, but they don't like act like it's fucked up really the whole time. And I think that's kind of like the whole point of the book is like they're kind of just like numbed to it, I guess, a little bit. But it like
Yeah, you gotta, in the real life situation, you definitely gotta become desensitized to it. Because the Emmy only picks up so much.
right.
And after the Emmy's done, the detectives are done and all that, depending on, whether it's a new case or a new situation or if the situation's been there for a period of
They
time.
just found it.
I mean, there's a lot of variables at play. And
But I mean, what kind of stuff do you really see? I mean, like really like
splatter. Material. How would I best describe it? Like, there was one case where the guy wasn't found for 5 months and his body had gassed out. And when the Emmy removed his body, pieces of flesh and fluid were left all over the toilet floor when they were moving the body. And, like, how would I describe it?
like a pot and pan, like leaving food in a pot and pan.
Yeah. Or
Just
you take the
stuck.
cap of a yogurt off and you leave it on the counter and you just see it, kind of
Just
weathered up
go.
like that. Yeah. And you're just looking at it just like, what the? Alright. And on top of that, the guy was a hoarder, had 30 cats. Well, there wasn't much left of the cats anyways, because
Oh man, yeah. Because
after
they
he
hadn't been
passed,
fed.
they started eating on him.
Oh my
And
god.
then when those cats got afflicted, the cats started eating each other. So there was all kinds of material all over the place. And of course, with the decomposing cats, rats were starting to get involved. And
Right.
on top of all the material, all the hoarding material that he had, it just, the odors and the fluids just permeated into everything. And
Wow.
if you weren't accustomed to the smell, just
It would
being,
make you vomit immediately.
it would floor you. It'd be like a wave of just absolutely obnoxiousness just smacks you right in the face.
Wow.
Most people can tolerate walking into a morgue. This was just,
Yeah, 10 times.
I'd say about 40 to 50 times, because you gotta include,
Yeah.
the
age.
duration of how long the fluids have been there, plus you got the animal matter, plus you got their fecal and urine matter, and it just, all that stuff had time to ferment and permeate and get into the walls and the floorboards and
That is awful. No, it sounds pretty. I mean, sounds like
other scenes like when they do self-cessation.
What's that?
That's our polite way of saying suicide.
Okay.
Alright, now, there's only, like I said, there's only so much the Emmy could pick up, or the investigators.
Right.
And when you got matter that's all over the walls, all over the ceiling, of course, we're the crew that's cleaning it off.
So, what kind of materials do you use to clean them off?
There's several foundational chemicals that are used, organic and non-organic. Most of it is the non-organic is to destroy all the harmful pathogenic bacteria, viruses,
like AIDS or anything.
and then the organic is just to help
break
everything else down. The
blood and everything.
the aromatic factor.
No, the smells.
The smells, because a lot of deteriorating and decomposing material, they emit a lot of CO2, and once you can evict that CO2,
the smell goes away.
It goes away.
Wow. Huh, interesting. So what's the company you work for like? Like, how do they run? Like, are they associated with, like, forensic, or are they, like, subcontracted?
Subcontracted.
Yeah.
It's a private company.
Right.
And, of course, like, law enforcement will contact several similar companies, and we all
Kind of
bid at it, and it's up to either the individual that's responsible for the payment, the insurance company or whatever.
Right, or if it's an individual.
Or if it's an individual.
Huh.
Bye-bye, Kilpatrick. We are not paying you today.
Yeah, so you can make your turnpike free eventually, which is not going to ever happen.
Well, I could also take in Memorial, but
Yeah, it's...
intermediate stops.
Yeah.
This is, straight on through.
Yeah, I think 40's the best bet. That's what, like, if I was to drive my own car, I would take 40. Because 40, like you said, 44 is going to dead end. It's either going to send you back to 40, or, back to 40, or you're going to go through Bethany, and that's going to be a pain in the ass.
Anything south of 44 in Bethany at night, especially Friday night, you got the hoodlums coming out.
Yeah.
Especially between 10th and 29th.
Yeah. So where are you from? Are you from here?
Originally, I was born in Guam. Grew up with a military family.
Yeah. Down in the Philippines, right?
West of the Philippines. Or, excuse me, east of the Philippines. Grand Marianas Islands. And been stationed in a couple different places. Europe, Asia. And then we came to the States. East Coast. That's primarily where my family's from. Connecticut.
Okay.
And been all over the U.S. thanks to the Air Force.
Are you in the Air
No.
Force, or just family?
Just family.
Yeah.
I am known as an Air Force brat. But I was privileged to have the life I had. It's a textbook fairy tale kind of life. Going to multiple countries at such a young age.
Yeah.
I spent the last third of my life out in Arizona. Went to school out there and started.
How's Arizona?
If you like hell in a handbasket plus a lot of heat, go there. I mean, you've probably seen the videos on YouTube, strange people at Walmart.
Uh-huh.
You can make your own mini-series of the people at Circle K and 7-Eleven.
In Arizona.
In Arizona.
So it's pretty strange place.
Whether it be Phoenix or Tucson, I hear a lot of people, they're like, oh, I know people up in Scottsdale. Yeah, Scottsdale is one of the higher end towns, but once you actually get in, the burbs themselves, it's like,
Yeah.
what do you know about Phoenix? What do you know about Chandler, Mesa, Peoria, Glendale, Surprise? You start listing off the suburbs and stuff, they're like, what? Huh? No, I only know Scottsdale. Okay.
Peoria's nice, though. That's like a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Pretty big one.
I mean, Tucson could be nice when you're visiting, but as far as permanent residency, I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought about, like, the reason I was asking is I thought about moving. I moved around a couple different states, just kind of like try shit out. Like, this is like my home base. That's where I grew up. So I've moved a couple places, and Arizona was one of them. It's like, it's close. It's not too different from Oklahoma, but it's different.
Landscape's a little different. You go from trees to cactus.
Yeah. Joshua Tree.
Well, Well, you can get closer to, you know, the Pine Woods and stuff up in Flagstaff, but anything like south of Winkleman, or not Winkleman, Wickenburg, it's all desert. Cactus, dirt, rocks. Palm tree, yay, there's a tree in town. Because I lived up in Phoenix and Glendale for a couple months, and living in Glendale being on the west side of town, I was like, where the hell is a tree?
Right.
It was all just city streets and like the little small parks, the neighborhood parks only had maybe 2 or 3 trees in it, and I'm like, how do people survive up here? There's no shade anywhere. And in Tucson, it's a little bit more spread out, a little bit more foliage. But Tucson's gone to crap, though. A lot more inundation of drug abusers, crime.
Oh, man.
When I spoke to my brother, he told me Tucson, the most violent city.
Wow.
I was like, holy crap. I just left there the end of May, and it, you know, made it October pretty much.
Didn't feel violent at all.
Well, I was dealing with a lot of drug abusers when I was working at 7-Eleven as a clerk.
Right.
People falling asleep at the cash register or just tweaked out of their mind off of methamphetamine, standing out front, bumming for change.
Oh, man, that's annoying.
It's not the lifestyle I wanted my kids to grow up in, so
Right.
ended up moving out to Tennessee, and I fell in love with it. Just,
Yeah.
I was like,
That's funny when you say
greenery,
that.
scenery, rolling hills.
It's funny that you say that because my friend that drives a big rig, he was like, I hate everywhere but Oklahoma. But if I was going to move out of Oklahoma, he said he'd move to Tennessee.
No, it's beautiful out there. Cost of living, it's a little bit different because their sales tax system is kind of weird.
Right?
Certain things you'd be charged like 5% sales tax, other things you'd be charged 12%.
Right, kind of like cigarettes here and
Yeah.
alcohol, but just different shit.
Because I remember it was East Memphis where my brother and I stopped. And we stopped at a Love's, and they had 12%.
Gas.
No, just a soda stop. And a 12% sales tax on a 20-ounce soda.
Wow.
That was the first time I paid more than $2.25 for a 25 or a 20-ounce soda.
Wow.
I was like, are you serious? That's crazy. But I noticed when I was shopping in like Nashville and Cookeville, Lebanon, how the taxes would vary in certain areas on certain things, and I was like, nah, I could adjust to this.
Wait, like Lebanon, like different country, Lebanon, or
No, the city of Lebanon.
the city? Okay, there's a city. Okay, I was like, what? You kind of jumped there. Okay, just clarifying, because I've never been to Tennessee. I don't know any of the cities.
Yeah, Lebanon is about 15 miles east of Nashville. Because the town I used to live in was 70 miles east of Nashville, and I would commute to Nashville every day.
Yeah, no.
And I would go through Lebanon and stop at the Pilot and get my coffee.
Right,
Kind of miss it.
right.
Because they had this awesome organic Sumatran blend that I was like, geez, I'm paying
I'm a
$2.
sucker for coffee.
$2 for a 24-ounce cup of organic Sumatran, and you go into Nashville and you're paying like $5 for a
Jesus.
same size cup, and I'm like, hey, I'm
Yeah,
saving
fuck that.
$3.
Yeah, let me get my coffee outside the city.
And I became such a regular, they started just charging me only refill price, so I was paying $1.06 a cup. I was like, yeah. But when you're going into a place, you know, every day for
Right.
2.5 months,
They get their money.
get a nice warm greeting, you know, hey Tony, what's going on? And I'm like, another day in the Uber life.
Oh, you were driving Uber down there too?
Oh yeah,
You've been driving Uber for a while, I guess?
8 months now.
Nice. You like it?
Well, driving Uber for 8 months, I can't despise it, that's for sure. It's always provided a good source of money. I've met a lot of great people, you know, providing well over 1,000 rides.
pretty good ticket. Pays the bills, you know.
I've also gone cross country, thanks to Uber.
Yeah, just doing rides for people.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard stories about that. People telling me about like they've drove, out of state for somebody driving Uber. It's so cheap, man. Like you can't hardly fucking beat it. It's literally like the price of a Greyhound in city. It's like it's.
2 weeks ago, I had a trip from Edmond to Wichita.
Yeah, and that what'd that cost them? I'm gonna guess like $40.
No, 100.
Really? Is it like exponential the farther you get? Kinda.
It was a 154-mile trip, and all trips are based on distance and time. So 2 hours, 15 minutes, 154 miles, and excuse me. And being set at the base rate, that's how they let you know what your fare is. And $100 for a trip from here to Wichita is better than paying $300 or $400 in a cab
For a flight.
or for a flight. And the reason why the guy drove from Edmond to Wichita is because his flight from Wichita to Phoenix was cheaper up there than coming out at OKC.
Wow. That's funny.
It was a nice cruise too. Straight shot.
Oh yeah. Wichita is a pretty easy one. My ex used to live there, so I know the drive. That's for damn sure. Stillwater, then you're not even at Stillwater. You're outside of Stillwater. I used to go to school there.
Just had it's just east of Guthrie, and boom, straight north.
Yeah, basically, I guess. Well, Enid. No, you don't even hit Enid.
Nope.
Enid's north or west. You pass the highway to Enid. Yeah. No, you don't see anything. There's no town really between here and Wichita besides Guthrie, like you said.
You see that little urban airport on the way up there. Driving at night, you see it. During the day, I don't think you would see it.
Yeah.
Because, you got those...
I'm sure I've seen it, because I lived in Colorado. I drove back and forth between there probably like 100 times.
Yeah, doing 70 is a lot better than doing 40.
Yeah. Definitely. That highway, I gotta take that thing every morning going to work, and I hate it. All the construction there. I'm glad they're extending. It's work. You gotta wait for to reap the benefits, but they're widening the highway. It's gonna be.
Are you on the widening crew?
No. I do electrical work. I'm working in Norman on this. It's called the Aqua Center. It's off Robinson and I-35, I guess, over there.
Okay, I know where that's at.
And you basically head east on Robinson and take your first right. And it's like right there across the street from the Taco Bell.
Yep. Just by those directions alone, I could get us there.
It's right by the golf course. There's a golf course right there. I forget what it's called.
Because I Uber for down at OU as well.
Yeah. So what's the best money you make? Where do you hang out during the week? Do you do it during the week? I guess.
I'm a drift driver.
Yeah. You do peak hours, or you try to hit certain.
My strategy is so far, aside from that little 25-minute lull, I've had rides just piggyback to where I'm at in that location. I'll hang out. After I drop you off, I'll go find a Circle K or something to park at for about 5 minutes, 10 minutes at most.
Hang out.
And see if I get a ride. If I don't get a ride, depending on the area, I'll go to another location where depending on what time it is, I know there could be possible rides.
Right. It's like an airport. The airport would probably be a good one.
I don't do the airport out here.
It sucks.
Yeah. Especially
Getting in and out.
No, not getting in and out. The volume.
Oh,
Will Rogers does not have the volume that I got used to at Nashville.
Oh.
Like, I've sat in a Nashville queue and there was 65 cars ahead of me, and 15 minutes later I'm getting a ping. I was like, this is what's up.
Nice.
Out here, 22 cars in queue, and they're talking about hour and a half wait time. I'm like, no. I can lap up in, north and south from Norman to Edmond in an hour and a half and probably pick up at least 2-3 rides.
That's smart, actually. She can wait. She's probably just like, where are you? Can you get my beer?
7.5 miles out, PJ lady.
Shit. Yeah, I fell in love with Uber once I started going to the bars a lot, and it's just so badass. Like, I've gotten to the point where I don't even drive out. Like, I called at 7 o'clock. I'm like, Uber to the bar. Not even drunk yet. I'm like, fuck it. I'm not even gonna drive my car up there. Why? It's $5 to go to the bar down the street, and then it's $5 back. And I probably want to stop and get some food, so I'm gonna tip the guy $4, to stop and get some food.
Oh, definitely.
So, last time we were so drunk, we tipped the guy a 20 in cash. We were just I'm sorry, we are hammered. You took us to Whataburger, the line was ridiculous. Fucking here, that was brutal for you. But I don't know.
I'd have to say my most brutal pit stop for somebody.
I'm sure y'all hate it. I know.
Actually, yeah, I'm one of the drivers that don't mind. If it's not a super busy night where the whole city's glowing with surge,
right?
I'll make pit stops for people. You ask a cab driver to do it, you're getting charged $3 just for him pulling in that parking lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because of that ticker, it's accumulating every 90 seconds. I think it's 25 or 30% of your fare turns over every 90 seconds. Whereas our wait time is 11 cents a minute. It's not gonna, traumatize your bill. And it's to me, more or less, it's a courtesy. You want to stop at Circle K real quick, grab a beer, pack of smokes, whatever. All right, cool. Late night, I know people get hungry after being out in the bar. Let's stop somewhere and get something to eat. Heck, there's been times where my riders have been like, yo, I want some Taco Bell. I'm like, cool, I'm hungry too. We'll both make a pit stop. I'll get it for you. No. I got my own. I appreciate it, but I got my own.
Yeah, I love the whole system they have. It's so user friendly. It's dope. It's helping people dumb people like me that go out and get trashed and want to go somewhere else.
Well, it's better to hear that you went out safely, had a good time, and got home safely, versus this other guy had last night. He went out. This is when he was living in Texas. Went out. He was hitting on the ladies. Got a lady in his truck. They were both hammered. And he picked up his DUI.
Oh, man.
And ever since then...
He's been Ubering?
He's been Ubering.
Oh, yeah.
But to have the conscious mind to go, okay, I'm going to go drink, I'm going to go have fun, but I don't want a DUI. I've never caught a DUI. Boom, Uber. That's a good choice, man. And, at least you get to go out and have fun and enjoy yourself and know you're going to get home safe versus going, is that a cop behind me? Shit. No, there's no police behind me, but you know what I mean. I'm not worried about if police are behind me or not. You know, I'm a good, safe driver, but we appreciate your patronage as well. And I definitely encourage and support individuals that make the right choice. You know, I'm going to go out, I'm going to Uber there, I'm going to Uber back. Or Lyft, whatever the choice would be.
Right.
But
You use Lyft too? You drive for Lyft? Or?
I drive for Lyft as well. Dual platform.
Nice. Do they frown upon that, or they don't really care?
There's tens of thousands of drivers that do tandem platform. So there's no conflict of interest in it. It's just
different.
a means of making more money.
Right. You do any of the other ones like Postmates or anything like
I do
that?
Postmates. I do Uber Eats. I thought about doing DoorDash, but there's not enough business from what I've learned through Postmates to do multiple food delivery services like I already am doing with Postmates and Uber Eats. Because Uber Eats actually just started in OKC yesterday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I didn't even know they had that.
Yep. I talked to Blake at the orientation meeting. He said there should be social media advertisements. I know it's already on, notifications already on the app, the Rider app. And he said they were going to do news, some type of news media. But we'll see how it all progresses. Because advertising is expensive.
Yeah. No, definitely. It's not easy to. The thing is, if you don't do it right, it's not really worth it. You know.
I'm surprised you didn't get a update on your Rider app.
On my phone?
Yeah.
I did. Oh, you're talking about for the
Uber Eats. Yeah.
I probably did. I just like dismissed it. Normally, if I'm not looking for something, I don't really pay attention. Sorry, I gotta text this lady real quick.
Do what you do. No apologies needed.
Well, I just hate when someone's talking and text, and it's like you're talking to them. It's like, what the fuck, dude? You're not fucking listening. You know? Phones are nice, man. They're convenient, but at the same time, they're very inconvenient for the other person. Very real life person. Like I like to. I don't have social media. I don't have Facebook. Never have. Like never will. Not big.
I'm on and off Facebook, but more or less my social media aspect is YouTube.
Yeah, I use YouTube.
I'm a creator myself. I do stupid stuff with super hot chilies.
Really?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I'm a chili head.
Nice. Yeah, me too. We actually just made some super hot wings.
What kind of peppers do you use?
We used a mango habanero like hot sauce. It was they weren't super hot, I guess, but they were decent. We got some ghost peppers going, and then he's got this like voodoo fucking hot sauce I haven't used yet in the fridge. That's supposed to be like super hot, like hot ghost pepper. What do you like? Do you? I guess like what's your
Carolina
level?
Reaper
Carolina Reaper
and above.
the new one, or
Chocolate.
not the newer one, newish. I guess.
Yeah, about 3 years oldish.
Yeah.
But
And they got the extracts now that are fucking atomic.
the extracts, I kind of frown upon it because
It's kind of cheating.
not only is it cheating, it gives it like this bitter, earthy flavor that just
kills it.
It's not very appealing.
Yeah.
With the super hot peppers, like the chocolate Bootla, if you've heard of that one.
I have not heard of that one. I've heard of the Carolina Reaper. That one.
All right, the chocolate Bootla is hotter. I can guarantee it. And the Butch T Reaper Scorpion, that one is hotter than the Carolina Reaper. And I've done some crazy shit with them.
Nice.
2 weeks ago, come Sunday, I ate a full 1 ounce dried packet of Butch T Reaper Scorpions.
Jesus
In
Christ!
15 minutes, yes.
Very nice.
And
How
the
many
other
views you get on it?
well, I'm a low end channel, but
Just kind of just doing it for fun.
I got over 100 views on it already.
That's all right.
I mean,
Yeah, not for
and I've done the 6 hottest peppers in the world in 15 minutes. I've eaten half pint of ghost peppers in 5 minutes. I've eaten Carolina Reapers just for breakfast. And you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel if you'd like.
Yeah. What's your channel? Let me go to my memos. Or actually, I'll go to my YouTube right now.
It's Wicked One. WIKKIDONE.
Say it one more time. Sorry.
KKIDONE.
One word.
Yeah. And that's my logo at top.
There you go. Sweet, dude.
I have a lot of live streams that I do during Uber rides. It's my vlog called Uber Life Tales from the Uber Side. And a lot of chili reviews. I do capsaicin reviews, restaurant reviews on their spicy foods. Just a little exploration of anything and everything.
Hell yeah, man.
Especially capsaicin related. My last challenge.
What was that?
Whatever's capsaicin related.
What does that mean?
Capsaicin is the oil in the chili pepper that tricks your mind into it being spicy.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It's
I've
not
never
the
heard
seeds.
that word.
It is not the seeds. I will
it's a
debunk
chemical.
that one right now. It is an oil that is, the white fleshy part in the middle?
Yeah.
Underneath the stem? That's where the oil is created. And that's the placenta.
And so that's why they say it's the seeds, because normally when you scrape the seeds out, you scrape the placenta out.
Right. But it's the placenta itself.
That is excreting the oil. That is spicy.
Right.
Burns
Ooh,
you.
look at that. Piggyback ride.
How'd you get another one?
Yep.
Very nice. I'm glad I worked out for you.
I'm glad this has been a nice cruise. Good conversation.
Oh yeah. And I subscribed to your channel. You got one more subscriber, my friend.
Yes, 151.
Maybe I'll start doing my live paintings and you can subscribe to my channel. Once I get good enough.
If you got a channel going,
I do not.
well, once you get a channel going, go ahead and share your channel in the comments, and I subscribe.
All right, man. For sure. Yeah, and I'll check out your stuff. I love food. We grill. I mean, like I said, I've been up. We stayed up till midnight grilling.
Oh, this is the best time to start barbecuing, anyways.
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? That's right here. She's sitting on the.
Oh, she's sitting on the porch waiting for you.
For me. Oh man, I appreciate the drive. I appreciate the conversation.
Don't want to blind her because I know my lights are bright. All right, you have a good night.
Yeah, you too. Make sure I don't forget my beer.
Nope, don't forget the beer.
I'll give you a decent gratuity.
All right, 5-star ride for you, bud.
For sure.
All right,
Have a good one, man.
time to go get Aaron. All right, I saw your comment, Grabowski. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the Uber Live Tales from the Uber Side. Hey, Grabowski, how close are them Bootlas? Those Dave Miners that you got. Because, if there's a way we can work something out for a couple of them pods, I would definitely love to use them. And, of course, give you a respectful shout out for the contribution for a challenge. We are down here in Yukon. And I was thinking maybe it'll be a trip downtown, and it ended up being way west of downtown, which is fine with me. But I agree with you, Jen. If it had been a surge ride, it would have definitely been sweet. See where Iran's going, or Aaron, or whatever it may be. They're all set. Grab pen and paper. Shoot me an email. wickedonellc@gmail.com. WIKKIDLLC@gmail. And yeah, we could figure something out from there. Because if I can get them sometime next week, that'd be sweet. So shoot me an email, bro, and we'll get that all coordinated. Because it's kind of hard right now to drive and do the no texting. Oh shit, rabbit! Dude, oh, you got me excited now. Yeah. Chili Madness coming in the mail from the Big Grabowski. And I'll give you an early heads up when I'm gonna get destroyed by those bootlas. Now, question, Grabowski, are they the short, like, ghost pepper size, or are they the longer, elongated habanero size? Alan. Yeah, I know who he is. Not personally, but I know who he is. Yeah, do me a favor, Grabowski. When you send an email, attach a photo of it. You know, I want to see how gnarly these things are, because, like, you know, there's a couple different types. Oh, they're the long ones? Yeah. The ones, one of the phenotypes that have destroyed a YouTuber that's into the chilliness. Because honestly, man, I have not seen anybody so far this year, well, this season, post another chocolate bootla video, like 2017 chili season. I haven't seen any of them. I'm contemplating, since they are the big ones. All right. Yeah, send me an email. let me know. Well, we'll discuss all the details through email, bro. You know, how we can get this arranged and get them shipped out and go from there. Because the ones I'm thinking of, if they're from Allen, I believe those are the F3 or F4s. If my memory serves me correctly, but that was also 2.5, 3 years ago. Yeah, appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it, man. I got production ideas for them puffers coming through. I got ideas, you know. Watching everybody just get destroyed initially, I know they're gonna destroy me too. I'm gonna oh man, I just don't want it to be a generic kind of video, you know, how we normally just do our typical, you know, challenge video. Well, it'll be a pod review, but with some class and some style to it. Alright, my brain's gonna be stewing on that all night, Grabowski, and then yeah, smooth move, Jen. I guess now that my brain's stuck on it, Grabowski, because I kind of want to get these as quick as possible, bud. $13, $17. Gotta be right here. $13.20. Yep. All right. This for Aaron? Or Aaron?
Yeah. What's his name?
Anthony.
Yeah. Aaron.
You can sit up front if you want. There's a bit more room up front.
Ah, it's alright.
All right. How you doing tonight, bud?
I'm doing alright.
All right. I am doing awesome. Doing my Friday night Uber Life Tales from the Uber Side vlog that I do on the weekends. My vlog kind of gives people and other drivers a different perspective about what goes on in Uber life. Like what we do as drivers and the type of people we meet and the kind of conversations we have. It's something kind of fun to do.
Good.
And one of my followers just really made my night tonight. Because I'm also a chili head, and there's a specific chili I've been trying to get a hold of, and he has made it available. And this chili has wrecked every chili head on YouTube. And I'm scheduled to be next in line. It's definitely been a quiet night on the streets, that's for sure. Like, I just completed a trip from West Edmond to Yukon.
Yeah.
And this is what the highway looked like, 235, just open roads. Alright. Gonna sneak a peek and see where we're going. Oh yeah. To heck with $3 in tolls. Straight shot. No? Come on. Cool. I'm glad that Buick's turning because he was driving a little swervy.
You should make a left right here.
I got this guy refollowing me. Yeah, go around, go around. Green arrow. There we go. Actually a really quick trip back up this way. I don't know why it seemed like it took longer to get down toward that area when I was there. Is the exit gate always open?
Yeah.
Okay. This is definitely tucked away in this neighborhood. So I've never been to this eastern side of this neighborhood, always the western side over by the church. Yeah, this is all like new. Here at the truck?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, and you have a good evening.
How are you doing the same?
Driving all night, man. Not much to say from him. Not much to say at all. But that's alright. Before we got stuck on a 20-minute silent ride, Grabowski, when you send me that email, send me your Patreon if you got one, or PayPal me, so that way I can send you some fundage to get those shipped to me, you know, as quick as possible. Because that would be absolutely awesome, bud. Yeah, this neighborhood is like twist, turn, serpentine, split subdivision. Oh, excuse me. There's only one way into one side. There's only one way into the other side. But that's all right. $140. Where does that put our surge at, guys? Downtown, Nichols Hills. You gotta be kidding me. That's it for Norman? But I'm pretty confident that there won't be much of anything, you know. If I had tried heading downtown, you know, I still got a 20-minute ride. I might catch the post twos. Well, let's see what I can do. I'm on MacArthur now. Oh, that changed on me really quick. Three-minute change. Not much of a surge for a Friday night, I'll tell you that. Contemplating here. Take Memorial to Western. Or at least to 235, see if I can catch that Edmond surge. Because I'm like 20 minutes away. Bill. There must not be too many people out there for me to catch a 20-minute trip. It's something. Yeah, jump on the turnpike, jump off the turnpike. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I will stay on Memorial. Shoot straight through. Because I've had 3 trips tonight that have brought me close to the turnpike, and I've avoided it all 3 times. What the fuck is this? Pardon my language. Holy shit. Water leak. If I would have got off at this fair toll booth, it would have cost me $1.40 just to go that 1 block. Nah. Save that money while making that money. Guy rolled down his window in the back. That's a right though. That's funny, I just leaned on my passenger seat and it activated the passenger seat belt light. Crazy sensors. That was brilliant. Whew! He really stepped on it just to get past me. Holy crap. Oh, to go a block. Impatient people, I swear. I am using YouTube Gaming. That is what I am using. And then it pairs with my Uber app. And we go live. It's very easy. And the only thing I don't like about the YouTube Gaming app is the fact I got this little bubble head right here. That little thing right there, that bubble. I prefer a full screen, but I would need a second phone for that because I would rather do an actual YouTube Live versus the YouTube Gamer. But hey, it works. So far, I've been able to successfully avoid that turnpike. very, very good. Oh, you're welcome. When I do my chili challenges, of course, I use standard YouTube Live. It works better. Pushing a 22-hour day right now. And we're still 15 minutes away from this guy. Keep right, another 1/8 of a mile. We're 8/10 of a mile. Alright, you take off that way. Are we going down the expressway? It looks like it. Looks like it. We're going down the expressway. Pickup updated. The fuck? So now I'm heading 3 more miles south. Where in the hell am I going? I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way. It just, when they update trips like that, and I'm ready to make an exit, I was like almost halfway up that exit ramp. I had to detour route, alternate route. There we go. Still 11 minutes away. And I believe I made the statement earlier that I was going to bounce back and forth between downtown and Edmond, and this ain't no joke. Went from Edmond down to Yukon, Yukon back up to Edmond, now Edmond back to downtown. That's what it's looking like. I'm a ping pong driver tonight. Just ding, 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 ding. Back and forth. Oh, my bad. I haven't said thank you to you guys that have stuck around for the last, almost 2 hours now? Hour and a half, 2 hours. Thank you for joining me on Uber Live Tales from the Uber Such live stream. Appreciate it. And I'd appreciate an occasional like here and there, occasional share, or lots of shares and lots of likes. Of course, always appreciate the new subscribers. I've noticed I've gained a couple more, even gained one tonight. It was awesome. You guys are awesome, being my followers, my viewers. Appreciate it. It's such a long journey to this destination, my goodness. I barely burned up 1/8 of a tank of gas, and I started 4 hours ago. West. Or 10th Street East. Almost back downtown. We're just west of downtown. About picking somebody up from the fair. Yeah, that was a little bit nerve-rattling because this is a highly patrolled area. I was like, crap, that looks like I'm swerving, you know, making a quick correction like that at 60 miles an hour. But safe, sound, and about to go pick up this rider. Yeah. And of course, you guys make sure you check out Uberman's videos as well. He's got a couple new ones posted. If you guys haven't gotten that notification yet. General Pershing Boulevard. Alright, this is something new, somewhere new. I am currently to the east of the fairgrounds. What the hell? And they look like they're about to wrap it up too. All the rides are dark as crap. The Ferris wheel is stopped. Yeah, they're shut down for the night. The good old carnival days. I worked the carnival show for a little while. That was fun. Got to travel quite a bit. The worst part was resurfacing and re-waxing the Super Slide in February in Nogales, Arizona. That was cold. Whoever this is, they're definitely buried into these fairgrounds. Alright, yeah, we're in a low output zone, guys, right now. This area is not too great for connectivity. So if we lose the stream, I'll definitely restart it. Uber's taking me on some weird routes. Because I could have definitely taken Pennsylvania or something straight on down and then come across, but no. I gotta take these back roads, which are taking longer than necessary. Go Uber app. Uber Map. I know a lot of people suggest like either Google Maps or Waze. For the most part, Uber Map is pretty decent as far as getting there, getting back. But there's not enough construction or roadblocks or any type of that as far as I'm concerned to deem it necessary for me to use Waze. Now, when I go back to Nashville, oh yeah, I'm going to be Wazing it everywhere. Right into downtown. Oh. I could understand if the app and sometimes people, I take the slowest route possible. Call it the taxi cab scam, but not scamming anybody, just utilizing the time factor, even though we don't get paid much for time. If this was one of them flip-flop trips, I'm going to be irritated. You know, a 20-minute drive for a 4-minute drive down the block, but nope. It's after 2 o'clock. Bars are closed. I just hope we don't lose stream again downtown. So that's why I lost you guys last time, and I almost got emotional. Not. It's just irritating. Sometimes there's good signal, sometimes there's not. Right now, there's low video output. Even though I know you guys can see my screen, I have full signal for cell service. I got my data bars is blasting. Georgia Rideshare guy, what app are you specifically looking for? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's only 2 o'clock in Nashville. Bar let out's 3 o'clock. Just so you guys know. Maestro's not available on iOS yet. And YouTube Gaming should be available on Apple. Hold on, let me check on something here. A15 Sheridan Ave. There's a group of people out here, and I don't see a Bill.
Yeah. Jose?
All right. Nope, for Bill.
Joanne.
Bill.
Oh, hey, Bill. Bill to Edmond.
I don't know the route yet until I start the ride, but I'm looking for a Bill. For Bill?
Yes.
All right. All right. I am Anthony, your driver for tonight.
Hello, Anthony.
How you doing tonight?
Just tired and shit-faced.
Tired and shit-faced. Well, shit-faced part's good, but tired's not. Seemed like it was a pretty good night here at the Jones.
Oh, it is, but it makes me feel old.
Hey!
But that's all right. I am.
Well, at least you get to go home safe and sound with a nice comfy buzz.
Right. Ooh. Oh. Jesus Christ. It's 2 in the morning.
Yes, sir. Oh!
What's all that? Have you been drinking? No. Yes. No.
Officer, I will share my Rockstar with you. Thank you.
Uber. Dumbass. Oh, boy.
And I've noticed most of the time the people that get pulled over are the people that are trying to show off to their friends trying to get away with it. Or just trying to push that envelope, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, maybe I can make it. As soon as you say maybe, that's when your finger should be on the Uber button.
So true.
Because I'd probably be one of those sarcastic guys. Like, if I got pulled over by a cop, have you been drinking? Well, officer, honestly, would you like me to pass a pee test for you?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Drinking. Drinking what?
I'd be like, you're more than welcome to sample my Rockstar if you want, you know? What else would you like? Coffee? Donuts?
Do you want me to put my limp dick in your mouth? Or where do you want me to pee? Just all over your face or your tits?
Officer, I heard urea works really good on shining them boots.
I got pulled over just before I came into Oklahoma from Arkansas. It was at 120 miles an hour.
Whoa!
And the car coming from across the other side of the highway to get me. And I saw it all, so I just pulled over. And he's like, "Hey! License!" And I go, "And registration?" And he didn't find any humor in that. This guy is, oh God. I mean, 6'8", maybe a little strong, but we're going to go with 6'6", 250 with 1.2% body fat. This motherfucker lives to work out.
So he was a super trooper.
Oh yeah. He's a little shit chat. And he started getting a little funny with me, and I was like, so, just asking. He's like, okay. I go, do you think it's super funny if a complete stranger grabs your gun
Oh,
and his smile went from happy to gone in 1 second.
I believe
He's
that.
like, why would you even ask that? I said, because I want you to understand the position I'm in. I can't win right now. I was caught speeding. I really don't need to be caught speeding. It's like, you're smart. It's like, I'm not sure about smart, but I understand how things work.
Mm-hmm.
So, please go get a copy of the ticket. Do what you gotta do, but make no mistake. I pay $80,000 fucking dollars a year in state taxes, not federal, state. So, why don't you help me out a little bit? He did. He walked back. Like, here's your warning.
Oh, nice.
By the way, at 47 years old, that's the first warning I've ever received. I've literally had to hand, so in the village, and I think it's changed a bit recently, but in the old days, you get a ticket in the village, they keep your driver's license until you pay the ticket.
I've never heard of anything like that. That's the first time I've heard of it.
So, 15 years ago, we were getting his name, and other people died, whatever the hell we were doing. Oh, some good dancing.
I caught my first speeding ticket heading into Arkansas.
Is that right?
Yep. 87 and a 70, and he gave me 11 over for it.
Right. Is it Oklahoma City? Or, I mean, okay.
It was Muskogee County.
Right.
I was like 20 miles from the Arkansas border. I was like, dang nabbit, that was stupid. Doing almost 90 and a 70.
Ooh. Where the hell are we? Are we north on Classen?
North Classen, yes sir. And then we will be jumping on the expressway.
No. Nope. It's the worst lie. No, I'm saying. There we go. My CFO was literally wanting to butt fuck me. And I'm not gay. But I think he wanted to butt fuck.
Yikes.
I mean, shit, I'll try anything once. I'm so kidding.
Some odd reason I made a prediction earlier. I was like, I got a feeling I'm going to bounce back and forth between Edmond and downtown, and that's exactly what I've been doing for the last 3 hours.
Shit. Where is my phone? There's no way I got in this phone without my... It's in my shirt pocket. It's all good.
Okay. I was going to go full light alert for you.
I appreciate it. How does that work with you guys on Uber? What do you get? 20, 30, 40%?
75.
No shit.
75.
Good. Good for you.
If that percentage was that low, I wouldn't be doing it.
Right.
Because then, in the long run, it wouldn't even be worth it if we were only getting 20, 30%. Because we have to.
Are you enjoying these red lights? Do you know why it's happening? Because I'm in the car.
Nah.
I hit every red light. It never stops. At 47 years old, I've come to grips with it. So I keep a huge fucking bottle of frozen goat Grey Goose.
We actually made it down Clausen pretty smoothly. That's like our second red light of the trip. We've been driving over 10 minutes already.
Right.
So the odds of the red lights aren't against you tonight. Woohoo!
God, how good is this air feel? Love it. Sub 80. What is the outside temperature?
Outside temperature, I'm going to guess about 77. 78.
Your car doesn't tell you?
It's actually 78.
There you go.
I was off by 1 degree on my guess. And I'd have to agree, this is definitely perfect natural air conditioning weather. As my great uncle used to say, Montana air conditioning, RDW D80. Roll window down, drive 80.
True.
All clear. Having a little bit of a brain stall here. I'm trying to remember where my favorite market's at. It's over in the Asian district.
Alright.
Yeah. The thing is bigger than a Walmart neighborhood market. It's absolutely huge. It's very clean. Their quality of meats is really amazing.
Was your What's your political opinion of that?
In regards to
Which one would you vote for?
I'm independent, and for the last 3 presidents, I haven't voted for anybody. Because, straightforward, I've seen a lot of bullshit on both sides. And I'm not going to cast a vote on bullshit.
Right. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I'm fairly intoxicated.
You got a good, comfortable buzz.
Yeah, we'll go with that. So, I need something to eat, and I need to be at my house. So you know where we're going.
We are 3 minutes from your house.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I already passed the time. That's alright, just go home. Oh, he's sitting there.
We haven't been dealt the devilish hand of a dozen red lights, so this trip has been rather quick for us. Ugh. 2705. I shall blind the neighborhood. Would it be this one to the left with the gated front yard?
Probably. I'm about to fall asleep. Wait. Where are we?
We are on Elmhurst.
Yes, this is it.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you for getting me home.
You're very welcome.
Where's my car? Oh, it's in the backyard. Okay.
You Ubered home, so you must have Ubered into town.
I'm going to Uber right into the bed.
All right, Bill. You have
Thanks so much.
You're
Have a
very
nice
welcome.
evening.
You as well. Get some R&R and
shit. Yeah, I need to go night-night. I've worked about 700 hours this week. Whew.
all right. Have a good one, Bill. Flip-flop ride. I'd have to say he was a little older. 47, he looked more like 55, and he was shit-faced. Like, some of the comments he was making was like, whoa. Only drunk people say shit like that. But I am here in the village, just west or east of Hefner Lake. I almost feel like I'm talking about Hugh Hefner. Oh, excuse. One vehicle coming. All right, northward bound. Northward bound. See, 2:30. Good possibility of catching somebody. So far, so good in the neighborhood. We haven't checked the ratings all night, so let's check those out. 446 stars. I must have missed a ride somewhere. $58 for the night. So far. 4 hours, $60. Not bad, not bad. But this is also that dead period too. And my strategy in Nashville, when I was working my late nights, you know, I'd work downtown, Midtown, Franklin, Brentwood, Inglewood, Donaldson. I'd be all over town all night. And then after bar let out, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., that's when I'd do my bar runs. And then between 4 and 6 a.m., we'd be catching those first flights coming into town. Go nap for a while, and then do airport runs. And then catch rides through town, and then go back to the airport. Catch rides through town, go back to the airport. It was an awesome system that I had going on. Out here, the market's kind of sporadic. $60, 4.5 hours, not bad. I think it's about a little over $15 an hour. Yeah, not too shabby. As you can see, now that it's 2:30, Saturday morning, bar let out's over, surges are over. Time to go camp out for a little bit. Probably for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Do a couple morning runs and then go to work. But I appreciate everyone tagging along with the late night live stream Uber Live Tales from the Uber side. Hosted by Wicked One. Me, the crazy chili head, Insanity. That guy. That last rider, like, I could smell the alcohol from the backseat. I was terrible drunk. some of the comments he was making, I wouldn't even want to repeat them. I'm getting some love from somebody somewhere in some sort of internet way. Maybe that's Grabowski hooking it up with the email so that way I can get in contact with him for the chocolate bootleg Dave Miner version. Yeah! If you guys want an idea of what I'm about to go through, just YouTube chocolate bootleg. I mean, Ted Barris, Stand By and Fire, Chili Beast, Blum Gum, T Mutter, LA Beast, even Stand By and Fire's son, he took a nibble at it. Who else did it? Who else? Reckless Eating. They did it. Ted Barris destroyed one of his friends with it. Yeah, I was sniffing bullshit. And when he wanted to talk politics when he was drunk. I'm an independent. It doesn't mean I don't have morals or views on my point, my standards of politics and what my thoughts and feelings are. I'm definitely not a libtard. I'm not a left-winger. I'm not a right-winger. I'm an independent thinker. And I definitely wasn't going to get into a political conversation with somebody that's hammered. No. I'm not a social justice warrior, none of that crap either. I've been independent for a long time. Since I was 18, so 20 years. And in 20 years, I have not voted for the principle that I haven't seen anyone that wasn't full of shit worth voting for. So my independent position on politics goes on my independent position to not vote for anybody that's full of shit, i.e. politicians. Fastest way to shut down a political argument. Woo! That was a big puddle. I made a big splash. Let's see, 80,000 in taxes. If he was paying at 15%, that means he was doing at least $16 million. I mean, he did have a decent looking house, but it doesn't necessarily make him a millionaire. And the story. Oh. My first Uber Eats of Oklahoma City. My goodness. I'm getting my first Uber Eats. Oh, that was some bull crap. Alright, I accepted my first Uber Eats of Oklahoma City and they canceled their order. Oh no, it's Anthony. He's not the guy to talk about money, sex, politics, drugs. No, I'm a professional individual. I might cuss here and there, but I'm not going on deranged topics. Ew. Disgusting. I mean, like, you guys caught what he said, right? I mean, that was just... I'm not going to repeat what he said, but holy shit. The things that come out of drunk people's mouths. And the comatose queen almost performed her magic again. He was starting to fall asleep. My car is known for knocking people out that are intoxicated. That sucks. I was excited. I was looking forward to my first Uber Eats in Oklahoma City. And it gets canceled. Arr. I was, 2 blocks away from it? Maybe. Because I was too far for it to be a Taco Bell. Avoid that pothole. Alright, alright, alright. Well, we got certain locations that are open 24. But we also got Whataburger out here that's open 24 hours. And I know there was a Whataburger on the way up there on May. I don't know. Yeah, I think we're hitting the dead zone, guys. I appreciate everyone joining me. Enjoy the Georgia Driver, Dark Road. I seen you sneak on. The Baker Bowski, Ivan, my family. I haven't seen Drek on in a while. That's been interesting. Or Tom Greek. Haven't seen him in a bit either. But appreciate everybody just cruising along with me, enjoying the rides of the Wicked One. Uber Life Tales from the Uber side. Grabowski, if you're still watching, I'll send you a PM via YouTube. Or if you've already sent me an email, cool, awesome, thank you. We'll get this coordinated so we can get this pepper thing going. I'm really looking forward to being annihilated by these ugly, gnarly, vicious, capsaicin conundrums of viciousness. Alright, so tomorrow night, if I don't fall asleep after I get off of work, I'll live stream again. You know, I like doing this weekend live stream, Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights. And I will definitely be live streaming more out in Nashville because any night, every night, something could happen. And it seems like you guys really enjoy the streams, so yeah, I want to keep them up. So, guys, appreciate it. Appreciate y'all following. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. Let them know about my chili insanity. Let them know about these crazy drunk people that like to talk about sex, politics, and money, and bullshit stories, how they got caught doing 120 miles an hour and walk away with a warning. I don't believe that. Yeah, with Nashville, I'm going to get a second device so that way I can, dismount it and show you guys Nashville live. It's going to be awesome. You're watching Chad Zaleski eat it? Nice. I'm going to be the next one. So, I'm really looking forward to it. Oh, that's the way I felt when I'm telling you, when I added all that bootleg powder to that spicy ramen challenge, I didn't feel like I was going to have a heart attack, but damn. Damn, I'm looking forward to it. Bring on the pain, keep the capsaicin life alive, let it burn. Alright guys, this is the dead zone. There ain't going to be nothing happening from here on out for probably at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, and Mother Nature's calling me right now. I know that's a little TMI, but I've been cruising for 3 hours straight already. 4 hours straight. Got some beverages in me, so the beverages hit the kidneys, and yeah. Hello, Mother Nature. I'll be answering in a minute. So, guys, thank you for following. Thank you for joining me. This is my 10th thank you already in a row. So, I appreciate it, guys. Keep the capsaicin life alive. Let it burn. When you're out on the road, be safe. And make sure you guys check out Uberman's new product videos, product reviews, and get ready for my next challenge. I got 2 of them coming up. So, got the ultra spicy noodle challenge and then the chocolate bootleg challenge. So, get ready for those, guys. I will see you guys in the next live stream tonight, 9 p.m. my time, Central. If I'm on early, I'll send everyone a message. Alright, guys? Have a good night. Be safe. Let it burn. Keep the capsaicin life alive. Don't do any crazy shit that I would do.